set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Purdy now to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Robinson will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
His 2nd year in the league certainly didn't go the way that he thought it would. In fact, a lot of whispers around the team and around the league that maybe he was not going to be the guy. Ended up getting benched, took his time, watched the game, and then came back better than ever. 2nd year in the same offense with the same head coach should lead to an even bigger jump in year 3.
For the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Young will set to throw. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Terry McLaurin, 55 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun now with Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Back to throw, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. On the out route, it's Lamb to the ground. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. We'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 16. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. Yellow. Do not. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a run with Hubbard. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play.
Ready.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Smith, red. Here we go. Set. Strike.
Looking to throw. Young slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, look at him shedding the tackler. That gives him some room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Get set. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 26 yards. And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play.
Set, ready.
Gibbs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Trouble, 38, set.
Again, it's Gibbs. Oh, he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Set, hut.
Young with it, third and goal. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at the 40. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again on second and 10. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Right, 97. Smash!
Young now. Going for the deep ball. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their Previous drive, they threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play,
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Watch out!
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Down the right sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned. It's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy. They'll find Metcalf. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Get set, go. Go. Here we go. Yellow.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Purdy now to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
Get set, man. Get set. 18. Watch out. Here we go. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Purdy sets up to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 21-yard line.
Yellow. 21.
Purdy looking to throw. That's to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Let's go. Black 40.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Got it.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half, Young. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Both Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Young quickly to the flat. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Now Young. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Get set.
Back to throw, Purdy. Able to hit his target, Lamb. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5.
Purdy. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Get set. At 18. Here we go. Motion. Yellow. Up.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Carolina! Terry McLaurin, 58 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
49ers.
They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a heck of a move. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
That's good for a 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Get set. Get set. INT. Yellow. Here we go. Watch the motion. Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. 21.
Here's Purdy. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Outside.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Left side to Lamb. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. C.D. Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are back within a score. Extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is down to 4. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off by the touchdown from C.D. Lamb. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know if mid-game trading is going to happen Good thought. 23 yards, the final tally.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Young. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Steal, black. Set, cut.
On play action, Young. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fourth down to give to Gibbs. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, hauled in by Lane. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. Outside. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Stop.
Throwing again on second down. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow. 18. 18.
Looking to throw. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down and 9.
Get set. Get set. Here we go, boy. 18. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Back to throw. Purdy. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Yellow. Yellow.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards that time.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49ers, 10-yard line.
Young to throw it. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. They'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Purdy now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, 26 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Now Moody for the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Ready?
Gibbs straight ahead. And he stopped immediately there. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now here's Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 43.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Purdy to throw. It'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Purdy. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Yellow. Stop.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing, Purdy. And he rifles one incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Purdy, big 4th down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Panthers offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made the point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And he will have a Panther 1st down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And Young's going to throw it here. Got a man, that's the get. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.